actual airport will be a little different, especially as you get inland. Here is Duluth, and it's nestled low right on the lake shores of Lake Superior. Then you go up in elevation just away from the coastline. And as you're higher up in elevation here, you find that warm, dry air really hitting, and that's caused the problem with a lot of these large fires here through Minnesota. So you can see the Jennings Creek fire, more than 20,000 acres. These are pretty large fires for the state of Minnesota. They're in highlights of central and southern Minnesota at this point in time, moving through the western areas here. It's going to be working its way along I-90, continuing to the east. And as this continues to work its way off to the northeast, most of these thunderstorms have been weakening, but they have had a history of producing some hail as well as the threat for rotation across parts of South Dakota. So no, these are going to be pretty strong as they wake you up this Thursday morning. This low stretch this way is a digging storm system, and it's going to continue to dig throughout today, which means we are going to get that risk for severe weather. I told you this is a summer-like air mass, and we don't often see severe weather until we get into June or even July as we look at this part of the nation. So when you get the summer-like air mass in May, you're going to get that summer-like severe weather potential too. As we talk about it today, though, the numbers are still up there. Des Moines, 81 for you. We should be in the lower 70s this time of year. That's 10 degrees above historical average. That's where they take off and continue off to the northeast. That line develops even farther south into Michigan as we go into this evening, parts of Indiana too. And as the storm system continues to move off towards the northeast, it is still going to bring that threat for thunderstorms here across Michigan. Then eventually the energy will transfer southeast into tomorrow, so we will watch for more storms in Kentucky later on for your Friday. But for Minneapolis, we saw 92 was the old record set back in 1915, so that was a more than 100-year-old record toppled. Same thing for College Station, about a 100-year-old record there. So we've definitely had the heat across Texas, parts of Oklahoma, and Arkansas. But we're coming out of it. We're still holding on to it, though, through Texas. This is San Antonio, Corpus Christi off towards the east. You can see Laredo in on this heat advisory that continues through today. I wish I had better news to ease you out of the heat. Not only is it hot in some locations, it's also fairly windy around the bottom of that storm system off towards the north. So fire danger still remains fairly high through parts of western Texas into eastern New Mexico. Getting into today, though, the numbers are up there at least for